Tuggeranong Vikings, yeah. Dick Hare.
Yeah, well, they were a team called Woden Western, and then they moved away from Woden Western to Tuggeranong. When they went to Tuggeranong, they still kept the Woden Western colours, which are red and white stripes, but they called themselves the Tuggeranong Vikings. And
They're at the Tuggeranong homestead.
And through this Dick Hare, H-E-H-I-R, they managed to get some grip on the Tuggeranong homestead. Now, whether it was a lease or they buying it or what, I don't know, but it had a tennis court. It had a big pool which was never ever used. They never filled it in either, they just left it. And apparently they went on years later to buy, when they gained big powers and won premierships and so on, they bought a lot of the homestead out, which meant the wool sheds and so on. And I think they hire out the tennis courts to other people. I don't know. But anyway, the very first meeting I ever went to for Tuggeranong Vikings, and I was in their very first A grade team.
You're in the very first team to take the field.
Yep.
The very first grade run-on team.
Yes, we ran on to Waniasa Oval, which was newly developed. It was a wonderful ground. Wonderful ground.
Yep.
And we drew with RMC, which was pretty good going. 3-3. That's all I had to say.
This is all you had to say about the Tuggeranong Vikings?
Yeah, and Dick Hare, because I didn't know Dick all that well, although I knew him. But I think he was a very influential man.
The girl I went to high school with, Rachel Purcell, her mum was Sally Purcell, that used to work with mum, school teaching a lot, and mum and her got along very well actually at school.
Well, I played with Gary Purcell.
Yeah, was he was in the very first run-on team that day, wasn't he?
So was Dick Hare.
And Dick Hare was as well. Okay.